What makes Australia's biker clubs the most feared in the world? From violent feuds to ruthless criminal empires, these gangs leave a trail of chaos. Brace yourself as we dive into the brutal world of the most dangerous biker gangs. Are you prepared for the ride? History and origins of biker clubs in Australia. Biker clubs in Australia have a rich and intriguing history that dates back to the 1960s. The first known club, Gladiators MC, was formed in Maitland, a town famed for its speedway. This marked the beginning of a subculture that would grow to wield significant influence and notoriety. The Gladiators MC is particularly interesting due to the secrecy and mystique surrounding its origins. Little is known about how the club got its name or its founding members, which has only added to its enigmatic reputation. As these clubs grew, they maintained a shroud of secrecy, often protecting their internal operations and member identities fiercely. This air of mystery has only fueled public curiosity and fascination over the decades. The biker club culture in Australia quickly expanded from these humble beginnings, leading to the formation of many other clubs. Each new club carried its own stories and secrets, contributing to the complex and often dangerous tapestry of Australia's biker scene. This intriguing blend of history, secrecy, and the allure of rebellion continues to captivate and unsettle in equal measure. The Gladiators MC. The origin of the Gladiators MC is shrouded in mystery, with little information available about the founders or the inspiration behind the club's name. This secrecy has only added to the allure and fascination surrounding the Gladiators MC. The club quickly became known not just for its rebellious spirit, but also for its involvement in various criminal activities. One significant incident that highlights the club's violent history is the shooting of Frank Vandercroft, the president of the Maitland chapter, in 2012. Vandercroft was shot 4 times in the torso, an attack that led him to drive himself to Cessnock Hospital. A burnt-out car found nearby was believed to be linked to the shooting, further intensifying the club's notorious reputation. Over time, the Gladiators MC expanded, establishing chapters in Grafton and Bandidos. This expansion allowed the club to increase its influence and extend its criminal activities across a larger area. The presence of these chapters cemented the Gladiators' position in Australia's biker club scene, contributing to the ongoing legacy of fear and fascination. Despite the attention from law enforcement, the Gladiators MC has managed to maintain a significant and often intimidating presence in the underworld of Australian biker culture. The rise of the Comanchero Motorcycle Club. The Comanchero Motorcycle Club was founded by William George Jack Ross in 1966, marking a significant chapter in the history of Australian biker culture. Ross drew inspiration for the club's name from the 1961 John Wayne film The Comancheros, which depicted a rugged and rebellious spirit that resonated with his vision. Ross's leadership style was distinctly military, earning him the self-proclaimed title of Supreme Commander. This title reflected his desire for absolute authority and control over the club. Under Ross's command, the Comanchero operated with a strict hierarchical structure and disciplined approach, setting them apart from other biker clubs of the time. The Comanchero quickly became known for their involvement in various criminal activities, ranging from drug trafficking to violent confrontations. One of the most infamous incidents associated with the club was the Milpera massacre in 1984. This brutal clash with the rival Bandidos Motorcycle Club resulted in the deaths of 7 people, including 4 Comanchero members, 2 Bandidos, and an innocent bystander. This event highlighted the extreme violence and fierce territorial disputes that characterized the club's operations. Despite these violent episodes, the Comanchero Motorcycle Club continued to grow in membership and influence. Their reputation for ruthlessness and their rigid organizational structure ensured they remained a formidable force within Australia's criminal underworld. The legacy of Jack Ross's leadership style and the club's notoriety endure to this day, symbolizing both the allure and danger of the biker lifestyle. Rebels MC, from Confederates to infamy. Rebels MC, originally known as the Confederates, was founded by Clink Jacks in 1969 in Brisbane, Queensland. The club initially embraced a sense of brotherhood and camaraderie, drawing members who were seeking a sense of belonging and adventure. However, it wasn't long before the club underwent a significant transformation, rebranding itself as the Rebels Motorcycle Club. This change marked the beginning of a more notorious and formidable identity. Under the new banner of Rebels MC, the club quickly became entrenched in a range of criminal activities. Members were frequently implicated in serious offenses, including murder, drug trafficking, and firearms violations. These illegal operations not only financed the club's activities, but also reinforced its reputation for ruthlessness and defiance against law enforcement. At its peak, Rebels MC boasted an impressive network of approximately 70 chapters and over 1,000 members spread across Australia. This extensive reach allowed the club to exert significant influence and control within the biker community and the criminal underworld. The Rebels' dominance was further solidified by their ability to attract a diverse membership, united by a shared commitment to the club's outlaw ethos. The club's journey from the Confederates to one of Australia's most infamous biker gangs highlights the complex and often dark allure of the biker lifestyle, where brotherhood and rebellion intersect with crime and infamy. The Hells Angels, American terror in Australia. The Hells Angels Motorcycle Club originates in Fontana, California in 1948 and expands into Australia during the 1970s, setting up chapters in Melbourne and Sydney. This expansion marks the beginning of their significant influence on Australia's biker scene. With a reputation for rebellion and intimidation, the Hells Angels attract a huge number of followers, which facilitates their rapid growth across the region. In Australia, the Hells Angels quickly become notorious for their involvement in illegal activities. However, they also venture into legitimate businesses, including tattoo parlors, gyms, security services, and transportation companies, suspected of being used to launder proceeds from their criminal operations. A prominent figure in the club is Dan Bovic, a former sergeant-at-arms known for his extensive tattoos and criminal notoriety. On December 8, 2023, Bovic is involved in a violent stabbing at a concert in Kings Park, Perth, an incident linked to internal disputes within the Hells Angels. This act of violence leads to significant police action, resulting in multiple arrests and the confiscation of weapons and drugs. The Hells Angels solidify their dominance through strategic alliances with other outlaw motorcycle gangs such as the Immortals, Coffin Cheaters, Satan Soldiers, Vikings, and Red Devils. These partnerships enhance their influence and operational capacity. Notable incidents include a deadly confrontation with the Comanchero Motorcycle Club on a flight from Melbourne to Sydney in 2009, underlining the group's dangerous and volatile nature. Despite ongoing efforts by law enforcement to curb their activities, the Hells Angels remain a powerful and formidable force in Australia's criminal underworld, symbolizing the perilous allure of the outlaw biker lifestyle. The Bandidos MC, the deadly rivalry. The Bandidos Motorcycle Club was founded by Anthony Mark Spencer, also known as Snodgrass, in the 1980s. Spencer's vision quickly took root, leading to the establishment of several chapters across Australia. The Bandidos soon found themselves in fierce competition with the Comanchero Motorcycle Club, setting the stage for one of the most notorious rivalries in Australian biker history. The Milperra Massacre in 1984 stands as a grim testament to this deadly feud. The violent clash occurred at a swap meet at the Viking Taverns parking lot in Milperra, Sydney, where members of both clubs engaged in a brutal firefight. The confrontation resulted in the deaths of 7 individuals, including 4 Comanchero members, 2 Bandidos, and an innocent bystander. This massacre shocked the nation and highlighted the extreme violence these clubs were capable of. In recent years, the rivalry has continued to simmer, leading to various violent incidents. The government's response included Operation Ranmore, an extensive crackdown on outlaw biker clubs. This operation resulted in the arrests of 344 individuals affiliated with the Bandidos and Comanchero, aiming to curb their criminal activities and restore public safety. Despite these efforts, the Bandidos remain a significant force in Australia's criminal landscape, a legacy marked by violence and relentless conflict. Other notable clubs and alliances. Australia's biker club scene extends beyond the well-known Gladiators, Comanchero, Rebels, Hells Angels, and Bandidos. Significant clubs like the Mongols and Outlaws MC have also left their mark. The Mongols, originating from the United States, quickly established chapters in Australia, becoming involved in criminal activities such as drug trafficking and violent confrontations with rival clubs. Their reputation for aggression has made them a powerful presence in the Australian underworld. The Outlaws MC, another American import, has similarly entrenched itself in Australia's biker culture. Known for their ruthlessness, the Outlaws engage in illegal operations, including drug smuggling and violent clashes with other gangs. Alliances are crucial in this world, with clubs forming partnerships to bolster their power. The Hells Angels, for instance, have strategic alliances with the Immortals, Coffin Cheaters, Satan Soldiers, Vikings, and Red Devils. These alliances are built on mutual interests and the need for protection against rivals. These clubs and alliances contribute to the complex and often violent network of biker gangs in Australia. Their activities continue to challenge law enforcement and maintain an undercurrent of tension and danger within the biker community. Thanks for joining us on this intense ride through the world of Australia's most dangerous biker clubs. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more gripping stories. What do you think is the future of these outlaw clubs in Australia? Let us know in the comments below.